Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Final Show Films. I'm Sen, your executive producer. I want to thank you all for tuning in. Particularly want to thank our $25 tier supporters over on our Patreon page at patreon.com/fsfilms. Those being Jeremy Alexander, Samantha Bates, and Elle, without whom we won't be able to do nearly as much as what we do now. So thank you very much for your support over the years. And those of you that are watching live, please sit back, relax, and enjoy. We're live, and I can't hear the rest of you yet.
Woohoo!
Well, that's
Quick, say things.
All right. Now we can be heard.
I mean,
All right.
they could hear you because I sent it over to the booth.
Oh yeah,
I could hear
100%.
you because my headphones.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Welcome
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah.
I was gonna say something. I was like,
Everyone knows my dark secret now.
Yeah.
No, that one they didn't hear.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, maybe they did. I don't know.
I think they did.
Did you have booth
I
audio
think that's
open
what-
while you were doing the?
No,
the
booth
intro?
audio was open when I said we're live.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they didn't
Okay,
hear that
all right.
one then.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
So
Martha's facial expression is not encouraging.
hello
I'm here for
everybody,
chaos.
and welcome back to Outcasts of the Old Republic, a Star Wars TTRPG set in the ancient times before the Star Wars that most of you are familiar with. So
Before times.
joining
There were
me,
only 3 movies.
yeah,
World,
I am-
galaxy
9,
far,
Craig.
far away and long, long ago.
even farther, even longer ago.
Yeah.
I
want to insert,
But not
the,
as long ago as some long ago.
There was it was the Japanese commercial for like gum or something. Long
Long
You say the Japanese commercial for gum as if there's only one.
Well,
Do you-
Do
you-
reach my
Yeah,
Do
no,
you not
Sen,
understand?
very white corner?
No, Sen. I love you, but you are wrong because 2 of us immediately got it.
Exactly.
The depth
I'm just saying there's
and
one involving
complexity.
giant cats.
The depth and complexity of Japanese commercials, many of which are impenetrable until whatever the actual thing being sold arrives at the end of the commercial.
Yep.
yeah, but Craig and I both immediately knew that she was talking about Long Man.
I'm just, again, giant cats. It is the best commercial ever.
There's a
But-
commercial.
Coming up.
There's a commercial for a like a workout device, like an at-home workout studio, that
Mhm.
involves people hilariously getting into various levels of pratfalls only to land on the exercise device and use the exercise device and be fine.
Yeah, that's Wondercore.
For those who are unaware,
to a chorus of
Japanese
Wondercore.
commercials are basically if you know what perfume commercials are like, imagine that for literally every product.
That is so funny because I was literally about to say we have that. It's just perfume commercials, but yeah,
Yeah,
you are
no.
100%. Like, what
Hey.
the fuck is this?
It's for chips.
Yeah.
And then there's a series, and then Boss Coffee has a series of commercials where Tommy Lee Jones is a superhuman, doing
look,
various everyday tasks.
Look, commercials are performance art as much as anything else.
You're not wrong. That is one of the things that I love about Japanese commercials, because there's actually, it's weird to us,
It's a
but
reason
there's
to watch
actually an art to it.
Mm.
the reason they're like that is the same reason people watch the commercials at the Super Bowl. It's
They're
because
interesting, yeah.
Yep.
they make the commercials interesting, which is far better than most commercials are done in the West. Anyways,
That reminds me, by the way, everybody needs to watch Rental Family.
is that a
So-
commercial or it's a show?
No, it is a movie
Okay.
starring Brendan Fraser, who plays an actor
It sounds good.
who is famous for one particular Japanese commercial, and he ends up taking a job as, this is a real thing, an actor who gets paid to be member of a family.
Oh yeah, no,
or-
rental families
or
are
the
real
like.
things in Japan.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
real industry.
And this is it. It is one of the best movies that came out last year.
Yeah, in a society with family placing so much importance on like your social status, I can imagine rental families being a thing.
It's super, super good.
But yeah,
I derailed us.
Yeah, I am
No.
William or Shawnee, and I am your storyteller, I think is the term they use for this game.
Nah.
You can make it up.
I think it's GM for this one.
Is it GM? Yeah, I'm the
Yeah.
GM, storyteller, whatever the hell they call
I
it.
have
in
Game
this
Master on the overlay.
Galactic Counselor.
particular- I am the will of the Force.
I am the Senate.
Wait, hang on. No, wait. You are William of the Force.
Look, do you know what I would have gotten up to if the whole bullshit of like the wills, the WHILLS, was public knowledge around the time that I was growing up in school?
Yeah.
But joining me today, we have Sen.
I'm Sen. I'm currently reclining on a Wonder Core, and I am playing Logair, the former Revan. Actually, not former. The Revanite Guardian.
And roll Destiny.
Oh yeah, and I'm rolling Destiny once I remember to do that. Rah! Dark side.
Rolling Destiny and your R's.
And having just taken a sip of their drink, Mara.
Hi, I'm Mara. I'm playing Shevad Teo, who is a human ambassador.
Oh yeah,
And
Machani.
with
Right.
There it is. 2
More dark side.
side.
And Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I am playing Lysandra, who is a Zeltron medic. And we all know what I'm going to roll because it's happened literally every game. But of course, now it fucks. It fucks with me.
Double light side.
I like getting dark side points.
Well, we have plenty already. And Holly.
Hi, I'm Holly. I am playing something.
It's true.
Rocco.
Rocco, thank you. Not Ruby, 2 R names.
You did
I'm-
that to yourself.
Yeah.
Not
I
a
did.
poltergeist.
What?
Poltergeist. The
The
never mind.
poltergeist was called Ruby.
Oh, okay. So I was like, Poltergeist is tomorrow. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm really thrown off now.
I'm just fucking with you.
Okay. Yeah, ROKO, Rocco, assassin droid. Oh, and I need to roll.
Yes.
dude. A dark side.
Dark side. And Craig. Sorry. The medium in poltergeist was named Ruby, if I'm recalling correctly.
No, the medium
No.
poltergeist was named Tingina.
Oh, okay.
We'll be talking about that in about 12 hours.
Oh, cool. I'm excited for the next episode.
Yeah, I'm excited for any episodes to come out.
I'm excited.
Editing has
I'm
been a
excited
pain in the ass for the last 3 months.
I'm excited that people listen to content.
Anyway, Craig.
Hi, I'm Craig. Big fan of the podcast Final Ghouls of Horror, coming to you soon. And
I mean, it's out now. You can go listen to it right now.
You can go listen
Your
to the episodes that we
podcatcher-
have out
Yeah.
now.
yeah, absolutely. And a new episode coming hot and fresh and moist to your podcasters.
Mm.
No.
No!
Like a cake. Moist like a cake.
No. Oh my gosh, I hate that word. No.
Because the way, like, A, thank you for the promotion, but B, not that way, not like that.
Yeah, you're supposed to really like hug up on the mic and do it ASMR style, Craig.
Mm.
I feel like, what's her name in the Matrix? Not like this.
Not like this. And I'm playing Yibnur, a Celestin droid technician.
And roll Destiny.
This is going well,
Well,
for us.
the light to dark balance is 2 to 6, Jeremy. So I feel like you've got plenty.
Yeah, well, let's say,
Victory!
remember, Jeremy, this is not. It's not my dark side points. It's our dark side points, comrade.
You're right. It's a team failure.
Jeremy, you've played roll under systems, right? And you just roll high in those, right? It's not a it's a
Generally,
bad luck
yeah.
thing.
If
It's not
I'm
a
suppo-
roll low thing.
Exactly.
Yeah,
It's
you can go
not
roll
just
to-
about rolling low. If I'm supposed to
Constantly
roll
it's right
low,
down the middle.
I roll high.
Yeah. Okay.
The
Just
way
checking.
that, like in the Monster of the Week, I keep getting right in that mixed success, so I can't even fail and get an experience point off of it.
Yeah.
All right.
They've got a skill.
And as
Yes.
always,
Yes, I do.
as always, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights. Fuck ICE, Jesus. And continue to call literally everybody. Make your voices heard. People need to hear that this shit is not okay.
And also a dog.
And also a dog.
It's a disturbing dog.
That dog does look like it's
I
about to
don't-
try and attack
I
you.
don't like it.
Make it go away.
What is no? I'm all for it.
No.
I more of that dog.
No,
It's
it's
apparently
seasoned my soul.
from a Chick-fil-A original series called Legends of Evergreen Hills.
I'm sorry, you just used the words Chick-fil-A
Oh,
original series.
Yeah.
That's what it says.
So fuck that dog. It's homophobic.
Yeah.
No,
Is what I'm hearing.
So to be clear, almost like the minute the original founder of Chick-fil-A died, they donated a bunch of money to to queer organizations. Like,
You're not wrong.
to be clear, the minute they could, they distanced themselves from him.
You are not wrong. I'm still always going to give them shit about
That's
it. though.
fair.
Yeah.
That's,
Like Hobby Lobby. Just
well, yeah, Hobby Lobby can continue to get fucked. What I'm saying is, you're not homophobic for eating Chick-fil-A.
no, and I would
To
never
our-
argue
to our
that
watch-
you are.
Yeah.
I will say that dog is. I mean, to be fair, that dog
It's
gives
got a
homophobic
squirrel's
vibes.
face, and I don't like it.
Make it go away.
How close can I get it to the camera before it just completely becomes nothing?
You keep it. The longer you keep it there, the more the dog from Monster of the Week is going to start to look like that dog.
Oh, boy.
I will drive over to your house and tackle you if you do not make it go away.
She's close. This could happen.
It'll take
Yeah.
like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
No, like, I can make that drive in 15.
If it's raining outside. Which means
10
that,
Yeah.
if I'm really
which
motivated.
means that at least 3 trucks have crashed between your house and mine.
Go send it back to be a Supreme Court plaintiff.
What?
'Cause, religious liberty.
Uh,
I'm making more homophobic dog
Ah,
jokes.
okay.
Uh,
Yeah. When last we left off, because by the time I get through this introduction, Holly's gonna have to go put kids to bed.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yep.
have to go on break. This is like the Too Many Cooks intro.
I was literally about to start the lyrics, and I need to get through this goddamn intro.
Ah, damn it! I tried.
When last we left off, our spacefaring outcasts had made their most of them, I should specify, had made their way through the city of Sobrik, having met up and tried to identify what was going on with the cities, with the planet's initial, like, how quickly the Republic gave it over to the Empire as part of the signing of the peace treaty. And the over the course of the time that they were there, learned that Darth Vitulin, who is Logair's former master, had dispatched her personal assassin, Lord Valnerus, to the planet for some unspecified purpose. Initially, the group had thought that it might be specifically to hunt down Logair, but shortly after Lord Valnerus's arrival, he began to murder notable Imperial officials in broad daylight, which set a bit of a panic into the city of Sobrik. Taking advantage of this situation to try and press for more information, the group made their way to the offices of the governor, and managed to talk their way through a caring conversation that resulted in Yibnir being able to download an amount of data regarding intercepted broadcasts from external sources, including a pair of intercepted broadcasts coming from one Darth Akris and one Commander Tannic, both of whom seem to be encouraging specific groups under their influence to increase hostilities and engage in aggressive action against the opposite faction, which comes at an awkward time as the group has been hired specifically by the Republic to tell the rebel group on this planet to cool their jets and avoid causing too much of a mess to prevent the Empire from finding out that they are funding this particular rebel group directly. Which makes it a little awkward that there's a Republic commander telling them to step things up. And then at the same time, Darth Akris seems to be reaching out to her own, or not Darth Akris. Darth Akris seems to be reaching out to her personal servants on this planet and giving them instructions to engage in hostilities. And yet at the same time, Darth Vitulin's personal assassin is finding Imperial officers and butchering them, which may... There's a bad feeling that says that those two are connected somehow. Uncertain exactly what might be causing it. But at the moment, the vast majority of the party is in a love hotel in Sobrik proper. Trying
I didn't get
to...
invited to the orgy?
You were meditating. You were busy.
You can always interrupt.
Real
me.
shame.
We didn't want to disturb you.
While Logaire is still at the rebel base, having just finished up meditation and coming to and realizing that no one else is around.
Oh, I guess I gotta kill all these rebels.
So,
Someone's activated him.
actually, I will say this:
Where are they?
for things that you might have picked up over the course of your meditation, go ahead and just roll me your force rating.
Oh,
that's cool. I dig that.
To light side.
And you're currently a light sider.
Yes.
Okay. So with 2 light side, over the course of your meditation, you've sort of been reaching out to feel the force on this planet and sort of get a sense of things as you've been trying to focus your thoughts, find the direction that you've learned as a Revanite that's kind of eluded you these past few days. And over the course of time, you felt a shadow begin to descend upon the planet. You are not close enough to have picked up any of the actual details of Lord Valnerus's arrival upon the world, but there is a dark presence that has descended upon Balmora, and that almost immediately began enacting some kind of aggressive fear campaign. You sense the rising spike of panic and terror that is following in the wake of this dark presence. And it's one you felt before from your time serving under Darth Vitulin. You've conveniently never had reason to have the attention of her personal assassin, but you've at least passed him by on more than one occasion. A pureblood Sith wielding a crimson saber staff with absolute efficiency. He intentionally derives fear in every blow. Every strike is designed for optimum terror. Every target he executes is meant to strike fear into those around it. he is here for a purpose, and it is likely the purpose that he has been trained for since his inception into the order.
Because I wasn't here for these sessions, I'm at the rebel base. We've met with them already. We've talked to them. We've had conversations.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to
We've-
go.
We've slept with at least one of them.
Obviously, Lysandra's here.
I have not. No, I have not yet.
You definitely made the impression of sleeping with at least one of them.
Yes.
That's just what he thinks.
I'm going
That's
to
how I got him.
I'm going to go to whatever, wherever they have. There's got to be a person at this base that
here
is like
to be
scanning
together.
like news and like monitoring what's going on the planet, right?
Yep.
I'm going to go there.
Yeah,
And ask for an update on what's going on, if there's anything significant occurring currently on the planet.
Yeah. Commander Diet is the Twi'lek woman who your party has been introduced to, who is in charge of this particular rebel operation, along with the Wookiee Jedi, whose name is escaping me because the Wookiee name, Sawasha, that was his name.
Sawasha, matter with you.
No. And yeah, you make your way to the command center and ask Diet if there's been any particular news that might match up with this. You ask her, and she sort of looks to one of the comms officers, who sends her a readout to her tablet. Well, it looks like Sobrik is entering a full lockdown, not like official martial law, but apparently some Sith has murdered at least 3 officers in broad daylight, and the city's going into a panic. People are locking down and trying to avoid leaving to make it look to avoid making it look like they're trying to run, to try and avoid drawing attention to themselves.
Who are the officers?
Records aren't going out super strong right now, but let's see if our intelligence boys can pull anything up on these. And it'll take a couple of minutes, but eventually the intelligence officers will bring back. These are Imperial officers with relatively spotless records. They are known, the one thing that they are all known for is a particular aggression factor towards the Republic. Each of them are they're old veterans, they're holdouts, people who oppose the peace treaty on the premise that the Empire is strong enough and should just take the Republic by storm rather than negotiating with them.
With my personal understanding of how my former master works, can I get an idea of what's going on?
Roll me. Is there a skill that you think would be relevant to this?
Discipline? Either discipline or leadership, I would guess. Basically, like, because I'm not trying to assume knowledge. I'm falling back on experience.
Yeah, I will say discipline will work. Diff 2.
All right. Four successes, 2 threats.
So, how would you like to use those 2 threat? Would you like to just take stress, or is there something particularly troublesome about this information?
Let me look at the using bad dice.
That one's for combat. Let me see if there's a using bad dice for just general purposes in the main book.
There is. I always mean to get my physical. While you guys are looking, I'm gonna go get it just so I have it handy.
You might get to it faster.
Interpreting the pool. So you can always just take a strain in exchange, but the other option is the information. In this particular case, I would suggest options of the information that you are getting can have bad implications for you personally or your objective as a whole, beyond what I would say I would normally be providing you.
Say bad implications for the objective as a whole. Oh, did you roll Destiny for whoever's forever like is relevant or not? Obligations. That was it.
Oh yes, I did. It did not come up. It did not come up last session.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say bad news for the objective as a whole.
Yeah. So what you're recalling as you try and bring this together, Darth Vigilant is, above all else, she's a chess master. She thinks several steps ahead of her opponent. She is constantly trying to move things in a direction that is beneficial to her as a member of the Dark Council. Whether that is eliminating threats to her power or moving the entire galactic stage towards a situation that she can take advantage of. If she's sending her assassin after warmongers, that can mean one of two things. Either, and the problem is she could get both results from the same action, and they're kind of diametrically opposed. It largely depends on how she follows it. Either she's looking to frighten whoever these people are working under as a group, and tell them, hey, I know what your plans are. I'm watching. Watch yourself. Or she's trying to panic them and make them accelerate their plans so that they can happen at a time scale that she is more happy with. The problem with this is that in either case, the backlash may end up inciting trouble with these rebels in either case, especially because they're now aware that this is going on, that it might create a bit of an opportunity for the rebels to take advantage of the panic. That might require some intervention to stop them from taking some kind of direct action that might escalate things in a way that is counter to what you've been paid for.
Are they talking about this while I'm sitting here thinking?
Yeah, there's a bit of like muttered conversation between some of the officers. Diet's kind of reading the notes, and as some of the officers are like, well, if the Imperials are panicked because one of their own is causing trouble, that might be an opportunity for us to do something big. We might be able to actually get some material out from under their noses.
He'll loud enough to be heard by everybody in the room. This is a trap.
Diet looks over. What makes you think that?
I know the assassin. Fear-mongering is their game. And given that they are targeting strategic personnel that can be replaced fairly easily, they're wanting you to make a move.
Mm.
Look at the people that they've targeted. Officers, not extremely important officers, but officers nonetheless. people that they can afford to lose, people that will scare the peasantry but aren't going to scare the soldiers, and that will make it look like there's infighting and that the situation is weak, ripe for taking advantage of. Thus, you assault, and then they have handily rooted you out of your hiding place and can just surround you and blow you away. They sacrifice a handful of troops and completely eliminate your cell.
Only leadership. Div 2.
Success and advantage.
Hey, Diet sort of thinks on this as you say it. You're right. That's a very dangerous position to be put into. Nonetheless, we probably should at least find a little bit more information out about what's going on in the city.
Well, fortunately for you, you have somebody on hand that can walk into the situation fairly easily and make it look like something different.
Are you volunteering?
Might as well. My people are in there.
All right. Well, I'll get you a speeder.
The flashiest one you got.
Let's make an entrance. While you are being prepped with a speeder bike that can make a suitably flashy entrance for you.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, the rest of you, you're all in a hotel discussing this news.
Thoughts?
Fuck. Fuck.
Other thoughts?
Totally that one. Gonna be honest.
You are in a love hotel.
Yeah,
Like,
to be clear, the last thing that you had just discussed and revealed to each other is the missives from Darth Akris and Commander Tannic, and also had the revelation that these are the same people that attacked Taurus.
Yep.
I mean, it kind of seems like no matter how far we try to fly and try to just find our own little opportunities, this whole damn war keeps following us everywhere.
well,
That's a hell of a coincidence that they both sending these.
No shame about my
It's
people have
not
a
a
saying.
It's not a coincidence. It's what? Yes.
Sorry, Lysander, what were we saying?
exactly that. It's not like it's got to be one of two, maybe three-ish things. Either these two have gone fucking rogue and are like working together outside of Republic versus Empire.
Like some sort of rogue squadron or something.
I don't get that. So I'm not gonna face palm like
It's a
Jack.
Star Wars reference.
I figured.
It's a Star Wars video game.
Sure.
Either that, one of these two is a double agent, willingly or not, being played by one of the other, or is willingly involved, or and this is why I only say three, because I'm not gonna say there's zero chance of it, but I mean, let's be honest, it's not it. The entire notion of some kind of conflict between these two is some big manufactured thing for the entire galaxy, and somehow we figured it out. It's one of the other two.
I mean,
You've got conspiracy look on your face. Don't get conspiracy look.
Pointing at Shavad.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lesson.
Don't give me conspiracy look. It's definitely not that. Damn it! Why did I even say that?
I mean, how sure are we that that either or even both of these have been verified? I mean, somebody could be spamming one of the signals. Could be.
That's actually really fair. It could be
True.
actual option 3, which
True.
is that one of these wasn't actually sent by them.
I mean,
Who are these people? I want to look up. Can we look up?
Commander Tannic, at least.
Yeah.
You can roll me either Warfare or Core Worlds.
I don't remember. Did I already make a roll about Acris?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think you've. I don't
Okay.
think you
We
made.
just
Yeah,
learned that.
if you want to roll for Acris, you can as
Yeah.
well. Same
Okay.
rolls, either Warfare or Core Worlds.
Yeah,
Difficulty?
2.
Okay.
I'm rolling for Core Worlds.
Can I check the data I already skimmed to see if Tanis is referenced?
Commander Tannic.
Tannic is referenced. Sorry,
Uh,
I'm conflating Tannic and Taurus. My bad.
Yeah. Roll computers. You have a
Damn.
boost die for the info you've already got.
All right.
In case you missed it, I did spend a light side point.
Yep. Go for it.
That's 3 failures.
2
and
successes.
3 threats.
No, those are
3 failures and
advantages.
advantages.
Oh,
yeah.
those are advantages. Oh, that's right. Thank you.
We like
Threats are Death Stars.
You
Oh,
didn't-
that's right.
You didn't get any information, but you didn't, unveil. You didn't, flash your data
That's
all
good.
across the network.
That's good.
So with 2 successes on Warfare, very nice for
Yeah.
Nibiru. So with 2 successes on Warfare, Lysandra, Darth Acris is she is a lesser known Darth. She's not on the Sith Council. She is largely considered to be one of the more derelict powers of the Empire, in that she is she's well known for sort of pursuing her own intentions, and the Empire has had to rein her in more than once, but it seems from what you've heard about her, she tends to be a demagogue. She is the kind of person who lights a fire under the people that follow her. She is a hearts and minds kind of leader. She tends to stoke stoke fires under the souls of people who she's trying to get to follow and perform.
She's a cult
whatever.
leader.
She's a cult leader. Yeah. And with the very, very large success, including a triumph for Nib, Commander Tannic is mentioned in some of these documentations as an individual who has he's an old warhawk. Like, he is from the records that Balmora has. In fact, some of these are old. Some of these are older than the Imperial occupation. Some of these are from the last major encounters. Commander Tannic is according to his record, he's kind of a kill-em-all kind of general. He is well known for having a no quarter approach to battling the Empire. He does not take prisoners. He does not give ground. If there is a point to take, he will take it, or his forces will be decimated. He is most of the time If he loses a battle, the casualties are total.
Okay.
He does not know the meaning of the word retreat, as far as these records indicate.
Fair.
So Shayla's gonna go, no, I think I went to a party with him. It's kind of a rave.
Did anybody die? Because this guy is real. He's
No, there were glow sticks. It was great. It was great fun.
So I think Nib, while he's been sort of doing this idly, we did have glow sticks when we were faking a rave,
Yeah.
like
Yes.
earlier in the
Yes.
day. I think Nib just kind of
Yeah.
has one idly hanging out of his mouth that he's been sort of like moving around with his double jowls in the way that you would sort of like idle a toothpick around, and he just kind of like his big eyes kind of like look down at it, and he just sort of reaches up, takes it out of his mouth, puts it in his pocket at that reference. Yeah. Were they like, the kind of glow sticks that cut people in half? Or
No.
and then he starts making lightsaber noises.
Wait, what did you find?
I mean, and I'll fill in
Yeah.
essentially what we've done.
Oh.
So he's incompetent. Okay.
Yeah, but not just incompetent. I feel like incompetent we could deal with. He's an incompetent who likes to cover up that incompetence with a lot of dead bodies and closed mouths.
So we have an incompetent and we have a cult leader who goes well beyond what the Empire wants them to do.
To be fair, Tannic is decorated. Like, he has won many campaigns. It's just that every time he loses, he does not lose. He does not retreat. He presses until everyone dies.
You're talking, Shawnee, I understand that. You're talking to a medic.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
He's incompetent.
Yeah, like, as far as the medic is concerned, that's just absolute incompetence.
Is he a Zap Brannigan type who won because he sent, wave after wave of soldiers at the killbots until they hit their kill limits?
No, he's more of a... I don't know if anyone here remembers General Shepard from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. But
no, just
yeah, you lost me on that one.
Okay, so maybe would this be more fair?
Is that less incompetent and more the type of commander that sees soldiers and troops exactly the same. It's just another type of material.
Like I said.
Yeah, no, I mean, I get it, but I feel like incompetent and stupid, sometimes you can kind of work around and at least know what they're going to do. There's going to be a lot of people dead.
I mean, you're not wrong, but...
And it's making me think less that this is a trick or something like that, and just two people who just want to leave a lot of bodies on the floor.
Easy to go into doing this.
That I don't know.
That's the thing. It doesn't. I can get my head around the why, because my thought is this sounds like Akris has something that she wants to accomplish, and she found someone she can manipulate into stoking greater conflict between the two sides.
Well, am I right in
somebody? Oh, go ahead.
No, I was going to ask an out of character question. Okay. Please go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead and ask the out of character question.
Is that does Tannic strike me then as somebody who could be easily manipulated into that kind of conflict?
Not if he wasn't gonna get something out of it, is kind of the feel that you have. Okay. Like he strikes you as like he's not an idiot, he's well decorated, he's won more than he's lost. But when he loses because he just keeps pressing.
Sure.
The thing that strikes you is neither of these two people are idiots. If they're playing each other, they're both well aware that they are playing and being played.
Got it.
They probably both have something they think they're getting out of this, if they're aware of it at all. to Phil Hawley in. They're currently discussing what to do with the information they got from last session and what it means. These two people that have been pushing for war and are currently and are the same people that attacked Taurus.
Okay.
May I use my and entirely fair if this is beyond what I could scrape, but may I use the if I convert that into 3, or so I'd have a total of 3 advantage and a triumph. May I use that to essentially get enough of Tanik's imprint to at least, I don't think I'd be able to spoof an ID badge or something, but could I use it to be able to spoof identifiers to be able to send a signal that might look like it's coming from him?
I don't think so. I think you got a lot of other people's info on Tanik. I don't think aside from this one signal you have anything from Tanik himself.
I was just thinking if it's maybe like a like the equivalent of an email signature or something coming through. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, so, I think this broadcast is a bit too broad to have any of that specific data on it.
Fair.
What I'm suggesting is Tanik might not be at all aware that the same message being sent on the other side. They're not being sent on the same frequencies.
No, but
that would be obvious if they were.
Yeah.
So somebody like that, somebody who does not give up, is predictable.
Yes.
Whatever accomplishments they've had, they're predictable. You get them you convince them through back channels, through secondaries, into providing a specific course of action. You send your same people on that course of action. All of a sudden, there's a whole lot of people dead, which is a new flare-up in the war between the two. This is a classic military tactic.
Nib puts a hand sort of like fondly / protectively on Rocco's dome top and says, I guess my biggest question right now is, how does all of this add up to anything for us other than a big old get the fuck out of here?
That is very important. I agree. Also, I think your bias is showing a little bit, Lysandra, because it could also be coming from the other side.
It could be. You're not wrong. I'm just basing it off of
your experiences.
My experiences, but the way the Sith operate, and if this person is a demagogue who is regularly told they're being too demagogy for the Sith, for the Empire, then their tactics are probably in manipulation. So they're less likely to be able to fall for that.
I mean, yeah, you got the demagogue and the warmonger. Between the two, it kind of implies the demagogue would be the mastermind between the two.
Correct. Yeah. Could it be the other direction? Absolutely. I just don't think it's that likely.
I'm saying don't rule my conspiracy face out, basically. But the important thing is, I think
my only concern about your conspiracy face is that it popped up when I said this entire Empire rebel conflict across the galaxy is fake. Because I regret even saying that, because you instantly got an expression.
I want to get off this planet.
Yeah, I mean, and that should be, we laid low a little bit. We let everybody move out a bit more. It doesn't look reactionary. I mean, Logare's back at the ship meditating. It's not like anybody's rolling off and doing anything stupid. We should be fine.
Something probably is very stupid is being done.
I don't know what would make you say that.
Experience.
How long do we have to stay here before it will be safe for some just normal travelers to return to the farming community that they came from?
How much longer do we have on the hour that we've paid for the room for?
Have any of you tried to comlink me?
I think, yeah. But I also think
because I have a long range comlink.
I was gonna say, have we established how far we can make that work? Because I
do love long range comlinks can go from one side of the planet to the other.
Okay, yeah. Because I do love playing in Star Wars, but I consistently get confused by the level of technology.
We have established that we, at least from where we are with our comlink, can go back to ship because I did make contact multiple times and you were meditating.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's why Lysandra hasn't suggested contacting Logarigan, because probably meditating, and if not, she doesn't want to know what you're getting up to.
Is there a log on my comlink of having been contacted?
Yeah, yes. you probably got the like once you go to check your comm, like you realize that you've been like your comm has gone off twice.
Then while I'm waiting while I'm waiting for a word
for a speeder bike.
While I'm waiting for a speeder bike to be prepared, I'm just gonna beep Lysandra's comlink just to indicate, hey, I'm here.
Right about that. Yeah, right about that moment. Well, shit. Are you alive?
Yes, are you?
Yes, we're all alive. How are you?
See, not doing anything stupid.
I've currently stopped some overzealous friends from making a mistake on this end. And there's someone I used to work with.
Yes, we know. I tried to contact you multiple times to tell you that they were in the vicinity.
Are you gonna tell them we walked right past us?
No.
We've been trying to contact you about your Sith's increasing vicinity.
Well, I got a really bad feeling about the whole situation, so I'm about to head your way.
Yeah, we also got a really bad feeling about this situation. Actually, no, I should tell. We got a really bad feeling about this situation when we saw him. And he may have sensed me, by the way, but I don't know if he knows me.
Do I know if
I've seen him.
He probably doesn't know her directly, but he's probably, considering how often she's at your side and you've passed him before, he's probably at least seen her before, even if they've never met.
Yeah, he probably doesn't know your name, but he has seen you in my presence.
Great, so we need to leave the planet.
Not before we know what he's doing.
I knew you were going to say that. Hold one moment. All right, so he's being an idiot. The commander's being an idiot. How are we going to convince him to leave?
Tell him the ship's taken off.
The comm links again. Having the conversation about convincing me to leave by cutting off the comm link doesn't change the fact that I know you're doing it.
Hold, please. Beep.
How does he respond to bribery? You've known him longer.
No, he's noble and stupid.
What if we took
that's an issue.
What if we took
threatened to disembowel a guy 2 episodes ago? What are you talking about?
Yes, for noble and stupid reasons.
Why don't we just knock him unconscious and drag him back?
It's a little difficult if we're this far away.
Listen, as the
medical expert, combatant of the group of you.
Yeah. As the medical expert, I think that is a bad idea.
Well, if you change
I'm going
your
to
mind,
leave it there, and if you do anything, I'm not in a position to stop you because I don't know any better.
What if he accidentally falls and gets knocked out?
I don't know. That's the thing that if it happened, I would have no idea about. Anyways, hold on. All right, we're back. We need to leave the planet.
So, what's going on here currently has all the signs of my old master trying to manipulate things from behind the scenes.
Yep, that's why we need to leave the planet.
The fact
I have
that
a quick
yes,
I have a quick mechanical question. Can we hear Logare's side of the conversation? I don't know how the comlink works.
It's typically loud enough to be heard. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so
Okay.
it's like a phone call.
Okay.
So it's a matter.
I just wanted to I wanted to check.
You can probably hear words being said. It's a matter of whether or not Lysandra is basically putting it on broadcast.
No.
Yep.
So you're
That's
keeping
fair.
the conversation between
not
the two
at
of
the
you.
moment, yes, because it's more beneficial.
And since this instigation seems to be happening on multiple planets, knowing why she's doing it would be valuable. Particularly since it seems to be following us. Unless you like running around with no idea of what's going to blow up next.
You will die.
I honestly don't know.
Well.
I honestly don't know which one of us would come out victorious, but I'm not looking to fight him. I'm just want to get information.
Also, you guys don't get paid if you just fuck off. I should point out.
No, but we live.
Yeah.
Can't get paid if you die either.
Yeah.
What's your plan?
Right now.
No, this does not sound good. This sounds like she's caving. This is bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Right now, meet up with the group of you before somebody with a lightsaber and a fetish for putting it in people gets to you first.
I think we're good at the moment, but we're trying to figure out how to get out of the city. That's our problem. We can't get out right now because they've locked down the city. If we can get out of the city, that's better than you coming in.
It's going to be a lot easier for a Sith Lord to enter the city and exit with his retainers than for me to get you out without me being there.
And sounds like she's talking him into staying put.
Putting me into the city visibly means that it raises a bit of a wrench in the initial fear-mongering plan.
Sir, I just want to so I understand exactly what your plan is.
Just me.
Your plan is to pretend, not to pretend, but to come in to the city under the guise of being a Sith Lord to grant you access to the city so you can get to us. That's your plan.
I don't like that one.
That's a terrible plan.
Yeah, that's real bad.
We'll probably.
I mean, I could cut a hole
What's
in
the
the gates,
percentage,
but that would get
Rocco?
me shot.
Can I point out the flaw in your plan
Feel
I
free.
see?
Absolutely.
If you present yourself as such and enter the city, there are a number of Sith already here, but not so many. It's not a convention yet. So the presence of another Sith Lord will probably pass around the population fairly quickly. And then the other two will be like, or other one will be like, who's this person? And will come, it makes them more likely to come find you.
I sensed him when he arrived, and he's seen you. He probably knows I'm here already.
Somebody else want to talk to him?
Sure.
I'm going to pass you off to Jiva.
Hi, Commander.
Yib gives you a big double thumbs up.
Javad.
I walk outside, walk out the door, and just as the door is like almost completely shut, you hear, when somebody goes outside to just scream.
Yeah.
It's like right as it shuts, you hear the start of screaming.
And then you hear a lightsaber.
Not that scream, although that would be really funny.
Soraka, what's our percentage chance?
Oh, that plan has a 76.2% chance of failure.
86% chance of failure on that plan, Captain.
That said, there is a 95% chance that you will not be able to convince him otherwise.
Do you have a different plan?
Very reassuring.
He asks.
Was that?
Do you have a different plan?
Get the hell off of this planet. Hopefully do what we came here to do, which is try to de-escalate the situation, but mostly it's to get out of whatever twisted thing we have gotten stuck in the middle of before
so that's
it
an
kills
objective,
us.
not a plan.
That is an objective. A plan starts with an objective.
Yes.
This is
what,
why
do you have another
this is why
plan?
Lysandra walked off. No, actually, the reason why she walked off was she's duty bound to agree. So
I have concepts of a plan.
The plan
no
is we are currently laying low in a hotel, waiting for it to not be super obvious that we're fleeing from whatever is going on with the Sith. Before we make our exit. In hopefully, I think Lysandra suggested a farm cart, just sort of like underneath some straw or something like that.
So those are facts, still not a plan.
That is a plan. At which point we will reconvene with you so that we are not split as a group and having to make plans across communications, the security of which we are not totally sure because frankly, I'm rather astonished about how much information Nibner was able to pull off of just computers.
To be fair, it was the governor's computer.
It was the governor. I'm still concerned about it.
Hey, I don't give you shit when you about being surprised when you talk somebody into something.
I was complimented. That was a compliment in Nibner. I
mean, sort of.
So your plan currently is lie low and come up with a plan later.
On our way over there, yes. This is why we're calling you, to come up with a reasonable plan, not something that is going to get us in the path of an assassination machine.
If both of you want, you feel free to give me relevant knowledges that you think might apply in this current situation. Warfare definitely applies. Core Worlds definitely applies.
Yeah.
What's difficulty?
2.
Core Worlds, I guess. Let's see.
Failure, but an advantage.
Oh God. We only have one.
I know what your advantage is going to, despite the failure.
Cool.
Not a success.
So what I will tell you
Yep.
is that the Sith population of this time period is much higher than in modern Star Wars. Like, they are everywhere.
We're like rats.
The thing about the Sith is their authority is proven rather than recognized, if that makes sense. It's like you respect the Sith because they can prove they should be respected rather than because the command structure says you should.
Okay.
So the plan of I am a Sith, get out of my way, largely depends on how well Loghaire can pull off that bravado.
Mm-hmm.
It's not actually the worst plan with the way that the Empire treats the Sith. Because essentially a Sith, like the Sith go where they please, especially ones that are not under anyone else's command. The big problem is while a Sith has that level of respect above regular people, the Sith have their own hierarchy, and one Sith saying, I'm a Sith, get out of my way, is overridden by another Sith saying, I'm a bigger Sith, sit the fuck down.
Yep.
And and also this is all predicated on if you kill the bigger Sith, you become the bigger Sith.
Yeah, like the Sith hierarchy is very Kratocracy. It's very much if someone else says I'm the bigger Sith, sit the fuck down, and you kill them, you prove that they were not in fact the bigger Sith, and thus they get out of your way.
Crab rules. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Exactly. Crab rules.
It's Car-Sithization.
Car-Sithization, yeah. So the premise being essentially there's more than just these two Sith on the planet, I should specify. It's just a matter of they're all doing their own things right now.
Right.
It's just a matter of like if a Sith comes in and says, I've been out on the battlefields, get the fuck out of my way, I'm going into the city, that'll make a ripple, but any Sith could do that is currently out on the planet right now. And whether or not the executioner feels like that particular Sith coming in and making a scene is worth their own attention is a matter of circumstance.
Okay.
So, a bit of additional information for your group. The person that is assassinating officers currently specializes in fear-mongering tactics. Their objective is to make every kill look as terrible as possible, to make everyone around them demoralized, justifiably. He started with officers that don't really matter much. If the objective is to continue this, it will not be long before he moves on to random citizens. And if a random citizen that he could kill in a terrifying way just so happens to be someone he saw standing next to somebody his master doesn't like, that's bonus points. The group of you are in more danger than you think.
Excellent. And so when you walk in and are recognized by him,
when you try to walk out and are killed by him,
we are currently lying low, and our plan to get out is going to be continuing lying low. Your plan to get in is to come in broadcasting.
Mm-hmm. Sith operate on biggest dick policy.
Yes. I'm saying you don't have the bigger dick.
You haven't seen it.
I hate to interrupt this lovely moment of flirting, but
that one was on speaker too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. That's why he could hear both sides. That's why I hate to interrupt this lovely moment of flirting. But it strikes me if we're picking, if the issue is he's picking off people at random, if we pick a fight, that makes it a hell of a lot less random. That makes it so he's going to be picking us.
My objective isn't to pick a fight. My objective is to walk in and get you walk out.
How are we going to fucking walk out if he knows exactly where we are? Then he's going to come straight to us. How many people are in this city? I'll look around. Does anybody know?
Thousands?
I mean, yeah, like based on the size of the city,
thousands.
like it's a city of like tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands. There's 6 of us, 5 of us here. Sorry, 6 of us here because we have
you do have Mila here as well.
Yeah.
Well, and
Gar.
And Gar. Yeah. So there's 6 of us because Logair is outside the city currently.
Yeah.
So there's 6 of us in the city. So 6 of us, 10,000 here.
Why 6?
So because there's the 5 of us.
No. Logair's asking why 6.
Picked up. Lysandra has.
Yeah. So Lysandra made a friend in the trunk of his car.
Was Lysandra in the trunk of the car?
Yes.
Briefly.
It was a whole thing. We'll tell you about it when we meet you outside of the city, hopefully. Because again, there's 6 of us. There's tens of thousands of people here in the city. I like those odds. I don't like the odds if you come in and start swinging your big laser dick around.
I don't know how to explain premonitions.
I know it's not a real. Oh, sorry.
Let's just say I got a real bad feeling about what happens if I don't get in there to you guys.
I hate it when they do that.
You can't fight a bad feeling.
God damn it.
It's okay. Logair, I tell you what. I'll back you on this plan, but you gotta back me on the next time I got a feeling.
No, do not promise that.
The last time you had a feeling, you owed me money. Yeah.
He's had feelings since then, and there's been more money lost.
and more money gained. But that's the deal. I'll back you on this, but you got to back me next time I got a feeling.
Do not accept this as a bad deal.
Rocco says Rocco has opinions that I'll tell you about when we meet up after.
Stop lying.
Also,
it's not a lie. In basic, it's not a lie, sweetie. You have strong feelings about this.
Flatly, I don't need you to back me on this. I'm the one outside the city.
He's got a point. You can't really stop him if he just does it.
Like, damn
it. I can't stop you if you do it, but we don't have to back you up on it.
Okay, well, so long as you don't run around wildly shooting your blasters in the sky, drawing attention to yourselves, it won't matter.
So you don't want to meet up with us. You just want to draw them off while we leave the city?
I want to collect you as my retinue and leave.
If you want to make a big show of things and we go out the other gate, I'm fine with that. I don't want to be anywhere near your big laser dick.
It's also, I think you are misinterpreting dramatically what this looks like in practice. In practice, this is me riding up to the gate. When they say we're locked down, I say, fuck you, I'm a Sith Lord. They open the gate, I go in. This is not me performing a high opera at the gates.
Am I, okay, out of character, am I misunderstanding the fact that that's like a Sith Lord rolling? I know there are Sith everywhere. How many Sith Lords
all
are
Sith
there?
are Sith
those
Lords.
are two Sith.
Lord, yeah, so Lord is the title that everyone who is not a Sith uses to address Sith.
Okay, so there's like biological Sith.
There is a rank. Yeah, so so Sith is a species and a class
Correct.
of people.
Okay.
Pure blood Sith is a species.
That's what I thought we were talking about was everywhere. But are there ranking Sith everywhere?
There are Sith, the class of people everywhere. So
okay.
The Sith order numbers in the this is well before the Sith ever had to hide themselves. They are basically a galactic force. So they train people at academies, like every force sensitive of any level of power they can find.
So I mean, basically anybody who is a Sith with force sensitivity is considered a Lord, and there's a bunch of them. So this wouldn't be that
if they're not
weird.
actively an apprentice, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, if you're not actively someone's apprentice, to the common folk, you are a Lord. That's not necessarily how that works in the confines of the Sith hierarchy. Lord is a very specific title that means something to the Sith, but to the common person, every Sith who is not an apprentice is a Lord, unless they're a Darth. Darth is more than Lord, but every Sith who is not an apprentice is at least a Lord, as far as common people are concerned.
Every Sith has a lightsaber and will use it on me if I say no to them. So I'm going to treat them with respect that they don't necessarily deserve.
Lord, out of character, strictly speaking, in the hierarchy, Lord is a title that means you are a Sith of at least some renown and repute. You're not a Darth. You're not someone who has large amounts of followers and command of significant amounts of power, but you are a Sith of note.
As somebody who's not a citizen of the Sith Empire, do I have context even available to me to let me know if this sounds remotely like it would work?
I mean, it sounds like how the Sith operate. Someone comes in and says, "I'm in charge, get the fuck out of my way," and they either challenge him and fight over it or fall in line. That's the Republic image of the Sith as a whole.
Okay.
But yeah, so as far as most people are concerned, any Sith who is out in the field and is not directly subservient to someone, you call them my lord.
Okay. But I mean, okay, you call them my lord. Does that mean they get to overwhelm lockdowns?
To a certain extent, like,
okay,
I'll put it to you like this: the officer who's standing in front of the Sith can go, "This lockdown supersedes your authority, my lord. You are not allowed in." And then they have to gamble on whether that Sith feels like obeying the power structure enough to say, "Fair enough, never mind," or do they just draw their lightsaber and kill you? And every single person who stands in front of that Sith has to make that value judgment of, is it worth getting in this Sith's way?
So he sighs, which is an event for a Celestin, given the number of cheeks.
It's like it's like a colony of seals pumping.
Yeah. It's like there's timbre and tenor to it. Well, I got a bad idea about this, but if everybody else thinks it's the way to go, I'll bet you 1,000 credits we still run into this Sith Lord of yours, though.
No. No, that was not a real bet. He's talking crazy.
He's here for a specific reason. I don't know what it is yet.
Well, then you got nothing to lose to bet me 1,000 credits.
No, he's not.
It's a
that
friendly
reason,
bet, sweetie.
No, it's not.
That reason relies on him. That reason relies on him not getting injured. I doubt he's going to confront me right now.
Sounds like a bet then.
God damn it. Fucking hell. Where are we meeting you?
Where are you at?
I give the address.
You're at a hotel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you're at a hotel in the red light district.
And Logea, don't weasel out of it. Is it a bet or not?
No,
No.
it's not.
I know you're not good for it.
I'm good for it. I'm plenty good for it. I don't think you're good for it.
Stay there. If they ask you for more money, loiter in the lobby.
Or we'll just pay them like normal people.
Chicken shit.
What do you think? Do you think a Sith is like Marty McFly? I mean, actually, no. A Sith is like Marty McFly.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What am I talking about?
What? Yeah.
So you call a Sith chicken shit? Like they gotta be a sensible Sith to not kill you for that.
That's why he's safe calling me that.
He starts chewing on the glow stick again.
If you
Very
run
grumpily.
into something, back down and let us know, and we'll go from there.
I'll let you know.
I don't believe you.
He also didn't say he would back down.
He did not say he would
Yes.
back down.
Yeah, that too.
It's about at this point, Logare, that you get an engineer who walks up and says, "We got a speeder for you."
All right. I'm on the way. Like, I do the hang up this time. And I turn it off. Because I don't
to avoid further communication.
Well, no, I don't need my communicator going off while I'm trying to intimidate somebody.
Yep, fair enough.
That's fair.
You know,
let me take.
Yeah,
I'm going to rip your insides out. Excuse me, I have to take
Wait,
this.
let me take this call.
yeah. No, it's like it's a rings. It's like okay, 500 credits.
Just do. Hang on 1 second.
Do you have is your mask damaged or is it functioning?
Wait, functioning.
All right. Are you gonna put the mask on for this?
Oh yeah.
That tracks.
Mask
I'll go give
on,
the
cloak on, lightsaber visible.
whole shebang.
Yeah.
Hmm?
And
I'm
lightsabers
gonna
are
go give the bed.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Hey, your lightsaber's been fixed. Yeah.
When you open up the door, I was
Yep.
out there. You lost, didn't you?
he pulled the sense something in the force card. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
Does he ever not act like a toddler?
He is making the best possible decisions that he can.
Yeah,
How right
that's
is
like
he
like a
usually?
toddler.
Much like your decisions.
Not now, sweetie.
It's listen, he has reasons for doing what he does. I don't like them.
Are they good reasons? Everybody's got reasons.
How accurate are his senses?
They're accurate. They're usually very accurate. I don't know. I'm not a force user. I don't know. I look around and I step inside and shut the door. I'm not a force user. I don't know. I don't know the specifics on how it works. All I know is, yes, they're usually very accurate. Not perfect, but no, but who is?
I do love the idea though of like somebody who uses the I've just got a sense of these things like just to get out of like gambling debts.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm sure that happens.
There is 100%.
100%.
It is some untrained like force user who just developed their talents entirely on their own. Who's just like, I sense it, and just using it for petty reasons.
In fact, I would be willing to bet you that there was.
Yeah.
I mean, I
But no.
often think that I'm force sensitive when I'm at the table.
You're not.
Quite the opposite.
I mean, strictly speaking, everybody is at least a little force sensitive. It's just a matter of whether it's enough for it to matter.
Like, I don't like it,
Either.
but he hasn't been wrong yet.
All right. Well, he said he's coming to fetch us for his retinue.
Great. That's
Yep.
awesome.
Yep.
So, Logan,
I'm sure it's going to be fine.
You've been given, like them working with your aesthetic, you've been given a black speeder bike. It's sleek, it's streamlined, it's perfect for your cloak billowing out behind you.
I'm going to take my lightsaber and strategically scar it in several places.
Yep.
I love the concept that you do that to make it look cool, and you accidentally like cut out one of the important mechanical bits, and you just roll up. We just see you doing that, and then it cuts to you rolling up to the gates with just smoke billowing out the back.
I mean, it would be hilarious, but it's very easy to scar it across like big flat like body panels.
Well, all vehicles in Star Wars have an entire layer of plating that is just for cosmetic
Entirely
damage.
ablative, yeah.
To be fair, when damage to internals causes a flying vehicle to crash, you want ablative plating.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's a little bit of scarring just to make it look like it's been recently in a fight. And yeah, cloak billowing, mask on, hood up. That preposterously stays up regardless of the wind.
Yeah, there's somehow
There's a magnet
always
in
stays on.
Yeah,
It's a little magnet.
And yeah, I will speed off towards Sobrik.
It's like the idea that the force user has to constantly be very mildly using the force to keep their hood up.
for dramatic effect.
It's training. You have to be constantly using your force at a very low level. It builds endurance, kind of thing.
I like the idea of just a little tiny magnet glued in there or a snap.
But yeah, so as your speeder pulls its way towards the gates of Sobrick, and the guards standing outside the gate make their presence known for you to halt and present yourself. That's where we're going to take our break. Remember, when you take our break, you take yours. So sit up, stretch your legs, and do whatever you need to do. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Please enjoy these commercial messages.
And we're back. A dinosaur story.
Welcome back.
I'm so distracted.
Yeah, boy, yeah, you are.
I found a
you
post
missed the
about
dinosaur story.
licking bones right after that. So
Mara's distracted.
really,
wait, Mara, you're distracted by tying knots and licking bones. Are you sure you're not me?
Was it about dinosaur bones though? Because that's
no, human remains.
Oh, okay.
Don't worry about it.
Human bones. Yeah.
Don't lick human remains.
See, the thing is that they're porous, and so that's a way you
Mara.
can differentiate them from ceramics. Is that
if your tongue sticks to it. I mean, it's bones in general.
Mara
or a rock.
Mara, being extremely horny is my gimmick. Stop infringing.
This is not horniness. This is science.
It's exactly.
It's horniness for science.
There are a lot of short films that start that way.
So, before we get to a Sith, intimidating his way through a checkpoint.
Failing to intimidate his way through a checkpoint. Let's be honest.
Attempting to intimidate his way through a checkpoint. We'll see how the dice fall. I believe there's a conversation that Yevnir wants to have with Rocco.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So where is everybody else after that conversation?
Presumably still in your rooms, unless otherwise stated.
Yeah, but I mean, we have sort of a. Do we all have separate rooms? Like, I thought we were all in one room.
We had one room.
Who was on the vibrating bed?
Lysandra had stepped out into the hallway.
Yeah, but we went back in the room.
Came back in.
Yeah.
Like, is everybody just sort of splitting out to different corners, or what is Rocco doing? I guess I'll ask specifically.
You asked Holly once she started drinking.
I've only had like 2 sips. I'm not drunk yet. Sorry.
Give it 3.
Oh my gosh. You are all so mean.
Go back to drinking your alcohol.
Drink more alcohol.
Okay.
It's a very cool mug. It looks like it has a rendering error. Like part of it is just gone.
Oh, so it's like it's Wally. There are 2 of them.
Oh,
Wally
that's cute.
And when you put them next to each other, they make like a full heart.
Oh, that's cute.
They also function as a bottle opener.
They do not actually. That's not.
It looks
what
like
you
they should.
Use.
It looks like
you
they
will
should,
break the hell out of that mug.
You will break it, and I will be very angry with you. So don't. Rocco was probably gonna step outside because they're a little annoyed right now.
Yeah. Cool. I will follow, I think. Hey. This is all in binary.
Mm-hmm. Rocco says nothing, just stares at you. You think.
The lens iris is narrow.
I know you don't like it when I try to turn everything into odds, but not in the way that makes sense to you.
I don't like it when you waste money, when you harm yourself in the process, or you put yourself in danger. I try to keep you alive, but it has proven to be a very difficult job.
You know, and I try to make sure that you get to be the you that you want to be, that you deserve to be. But I'm real worried right now, sweetie. This is bad. This is bad right here. We got out of one hellhole, and it's like it followed us halfway across the rim. And it's back here, and it's like we can't get away from it. And sweetie, that place in you that you go when things get bad, that's what I hear waiting for us every time they're out there talking about Sith. and the voices in your head that are distracting you. And it's okay, sweetie. I know that sometimes you gotta tend to those voices in your head.
I'm sorry, the voice in my head was very much not in my head.
No, I know. I'm sorry.
I don't have. Okay.
I was vamping for time. It's all good. You're fine.
Sorry, William. Do you happen to have nail polish remover?
I do not.
Okay. Sorry, Austin was searching for a thing to fix a thing.
Oh,
Sorry.
sure. No sweat.
Okay.
We don't keep polish remover in this house because Anya's afraid of it.
I also don't know how you would get it to us if you had it. So.
No,
I was going to say I could definitely help, but like I can't throw that far.
That's just a joke because my wife is Polish. So
it's just the step outside, just boom, and it just goes off like a sonic boom as it travels across the country in a few seconds.
We do actually have.
I mean, you could throw it that hard. The question is, how would they catch it?
Yeah. Everybody talks about rail guns. Nobody talks about rail catching mitts.
I'm sorry. What was Nip saying? The voices in my head. Started?
No, all good. Nip was saying that place in you where you go away when things get bad. It's just like every time I hear about this damn war between the Republic and the Empire, that's what I see coming our way. And I see fights cropping up, and I just, it's easier for me to picture it all like a roll of the dice or a play of the cards. But I'm worried. And I just, if you don't like it when I talk that way, I won't talk that way no more, sweetie. But I need you to promise me these folks that we're with, they got us this far. But if things go bad, you and me, we're the only two here that matter. If things go bad, we gotta run, okay?
I understand.
Now you've been hanging out with Shavad too long. That's not a yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Also, I don't mind you talking like that. It's the fact that you back money up when you talk like that.
Well, okay, sweetie, you know what? You're better at odds than me, right?
Yes.
How about you tell me when I ought to gamble?
Never.
Okay, well, that's not fun. How about you tell me when it's better than 50-50 odds? How about that?
That's never.
Okay, well, look, I'm trying to meet you halfway here, sweetie, but
I'm trying to be honest. You are very bad at gambling.
You know what? I won you. I won the ship.
Flukes happen from time to time.
Yeah, but when that flute
also, I don't think I'm a prize.
That's where you're wrong, sweetie.
That doesn't sound as good as you wanted it to sound.
No.
I could kill everyone in their
I'm not an object. Yes,
not...
you are, sweetie.
I could kill everyone in their sleep and not realize I'm doing it.
I know. But some of the people we're traveling with could kill everyone in their sleep and meet it.
I mean, any one of us could kill everyone in their sleep. To be quite honest.
I'd rather stack. God, the voices in my head are getting loud. I'd rather stack my chips on the bet in favor of the person who doesn't want to do it.
Also, sorry, correct me if I'm wrong. He didn't win the ship. He stole it, right?
Oh, the ship was won in a gambling match, as far as I understand the establishment.
No, he did win it in a gambling in a gambling match.
His one lucky break was winning you and the ship.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I am credits wise, I am way ahead.
So just
that's definitely how that works.
Just numbers wise.
Yeah.
To be fair, the guy who had the ship at the time didn't know how to fix it. So
okay.
Look,
okay, I'm sorry. I
look,
was under the
asked you.
impression that
like he had a broken down Gatrock freighter and no way to get rid of it. So he figured I might as well gamble it to somebody.
Yeah.
Continue.
Look,
I'm
we'll
trying to
just
remember where we were.
let's get out of this city.
Well, not yet. We're going to wait.
Well, I mean, one way or the other, we get out of this city. And then I'll gamble everything. Say nothing in the next 5 seconds if you agree.
Sorry. Once again, voice in my head, very, very loud and strong. I'm sorry. What did you just?
No, just say, look, one way or the other, we'll get out of this city, okay? And then we can talk about it some more. But just like I said, if things go bad, we're gonna run, okay?
We will abandon everyone to their inevitable deaths. I understand.
Okay. Good. I don't think that's easy, sweetie. I just might be what we gotta do.
I do appreciate Nibner being like, always tell me the odds.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah.
Waiting for somebody to say it.
I think I've literally said it before. I think I think he has actually said that in character to Rocco.
Rocco's gonna like hug him, which is more like bump.
He'll just kind of bump you back.
Apply handcuffs. That's a hug.
I have no arms.
Yeah, handcuffs. It's
Yeah,
like...
manipulators. I've got some spare handcuffs.
Yeah, they have manipulators. They've got Savod and Nibner.
I also have spare handcuffs.
See, we're set.
Yeah, there you go.
Like, are we talking in or out of game? Because
in game.
I refuse to answer that question.
it's like
both.
I'm not going to finish this. Never mind.
Is it safe for a certain value of safe to stay where? Are we on like a balcony where we can see some of the city?
I would say like there are like this is a love hotel that's built into like a brick like a block apartment complex. I would say that the room you're in has like a 2-person balcony where you can see a decent amount of the space around
For the exhibitionists.
Yeah.
All right. Well, then I think we at least Nib would be inclined to just kind of stay here.
Yeah. Meanwhile, a black speeder marked with the signs of battle, even if not actual battle, pulls its way towards the main entrance to the city of Sobrik, which is currently stood against by a squadron of Imperial soldiers and one officer standing in uniform. As your vehicle comes up to a halt, the officer comes to approach, looks you up and down, realizes who he's about to be talking to, and straightens himself into like formal stance. Apologies, my lord. The city of Sobrik is currently operating on a bit of a lockdown after recent events.
I fix him with my standard, fortunately, Chani eyes are yellow, so it still looks like I'm corrupted by the Force, stare.
Now, to be fair, you're also wearing your mask.
Yeah, that too. How close is he to me?
He's just outside of lightsaber reach, very intentionally.
Cool. I don't. All I have to do is roll a Force die for this. I spend 1 point of force to lift him off of his feet, because I will increase I'll spend it to increase the strength of the thing I can lift. I'm sorry. Through the digitized voice modulator. I couldn't quite hear you. Pull him closer. Could you repeat how you're going to open the gate for me?
Go ahead and roll me coercion. Add your force die, and considering the situation we'll use, I will say also add 2 boost dice.
What difficulty?
2 standard.
Does the force die cancel out the failure?
If you want to take some conflict to use the dark side, then yes.
Absolutely, I do.
Yeah. So in this case, he sort of looks at you and is, for the moment, because it's not a complete failure, but it is an advantage. He sort of, apologies, my lord, simply stating the current situation. If you desire to enter, I believe we can run the request up through the proper channels to receive approval.
I will. What's the best way to phrase this? Hang on. Actually, you said there are other troopers?
Yeah.
The lightsaber ignites. I'm not pointing at him, but I'm just igniting the lightsaber, looking at the troopers behind him. And which among you takes his duty after he dies?
One of the soldiers sort of look across each other and like try and figure out who among them has seniority, and one of them sort of looks over and speaks out. That will be me, my lord.
I'll look over at him, and I'm looking at the guy that I'm holding in the air, and I'm not going to say anything now that I've identified his replacement, and just waiting to see if he changes his tune.
Roll me another coercion, extra boost die this time, because you have made a very solid progression on that. Yep.
I'll take another point of conflict for
second success.
For a second success and advantage.
He sort of realizes that the soldiers behind him are absolutely not going to be at his back if the force user in front of him decides it's murdering time. And he simply says, "We'll have that gate open for you immediately, my lord."
A wise decision. And I'll let him back to his feet and disengage the lightsaber.
He sort of turns and just sort of shouts back at the soldiers, "Get that gate open right now." And very shortly afterwards, the gate opens for you.
And I roll through. Didn't even give him a name.
You went straight to the "you're about to die" approach. He didn't really feel like he was in a position to ask for a name.
Look, there are certain advantages to having the background that I have.
I will say again at this point, it would be super fun to use a rule set like Paranoia or something to play like Star Destroyer officers on a ship with a Sith Lord.
Absolutely.
And it's just like all of us just trying not to die.
Yeah.
It's like you fail a roll and you're like, oh shit, oh fuck, oh jeez.
Like Paranoia as Imperial as Imperial schmucks or as battle droids. Either one.
Yeah.
Or if you just want to go pure comedy with it, Spaceballs.
Yes. Paranoia, Spaceballs. We need to do this.
Sir,
Craig.
no, sir. Grab crotch.
Craig, you're in charge.
We'd all be assholes.
Yes, we would.
Yeah, absolutely.
Keep firing, assholes. Got his mate first class Philip Asshole.
Also, I love the pun of that name. Fill up asshole.
That I believe is unintentional.
Oh, I doubt that.
No, it's
Mel Brooks.
It's Mel Brooks, but Mel Brooks, when he makes those kinds of jokes, is less subtle about it.
That's fair, actually.
Like it would have been, it would have said his name, and then the Colonel Sanders would have been, sorry, fill up asshole.
Yeah,
like
asshole, yeah.
I love Mel Brooks.
Call it out.
I love Mel Brooks, but he doesn't hang lanterns. He hangs lampposts.
Yeah, he really does.
He hangs chandeliers.
But yeah,
it's a great coincidental pun.
But yeah, you immediately just blast through on your speeder as the soldiers get out of the way. And I am assuming are making your way to the hotel the group is staying at. So a few moments pass. You're moving at high speed. People are getting out of the way, and the streets aren't super busy right now anyway. What with everyone being scared for their lives, that if they're out in the open, they might be the target of an assassination.
Yep.
And a few minutes pass, and you pull up to the front of a hotel in the red light district.
Would Nibner and Rocco have seen me approaching?
Probably, if they're on the right side of the hotel.
Yeah, as long as that's narratively okay.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah, you hear the speeder before you see it, but
I'm already outside by the time.
Ah, jeez, looks like he's already got into a fight. Seeing the damage on the speeder.
Told him I am coming out with a large number of shopping bags.
Is it a one per like how many seater?
So he's brought a bike. You still have Gar's speeder.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hey, everybody.
Made it.
Easy.
How was your trip?
Uneventful.
Good. How are we leaving?
Do you have a speeder?
Yes, you have Gar's speeder. Yeah, I've got one. Says the
How's he reacting?
slab squat thrust looking individual in the background.
Yeah, actually,
Sir,
that's a valid question. A masked Sith just rode up, and we're just chatting with him.
He is very much at this point is like either I'm about to die or I'm not. He's kind of clocked out of threat recognition at this point.
In fairness, like you had been around the camp.
Yeah, like
so there's a not zero possibility that Gar saw him already.
Yeah.
This is Gar.
Is that the one that was in the trunk?
Yes.
Yes, he's with us now.
I'm glad to see you've escaped the trunk.
It was my trunk. It was fine.
How did you get locked in your own trunk?
Sorry. Fine? That's the best you've got?
I was referring to me being in the trunk. Not...
All right.
I don't remember what the rest of it was like, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm still mad at you about that.
The
level of gaslighting I have put this poor motherfucker
later.
under.
All right. We'll look at the shopping bags that Zavod has, and then I will look at the speeder that Gar has.
Will they fit?
They will.
Good.
It'll take up the entirety of the trunk space, but it will fit.
Excellent.
All right. Well,
begin loading things.
Can we go then? If we can go.
Once you've loaded up.
with all of the efficiency that my heavy amounts of military training have provided me, start industriously going into
What are they? What are the group of you dressed as right now? Are you dressed in your normal clothes, or are you in a in like a disguise or anything like that?
I
It
believe
looks
they
like he's
entered
been
the
to a
city.
rave.
As I say, they entered the city in street clothes and acquired party accessories as part of blending in.
Nabira's got some had some glow sticks sort of.
Is there
Right.
any way that we can make the group of you look more like troopers or somebody on special assignment and less like frat kids?
I'm a middle-aged Celestin, so probably not.
no, we can make that work.
Celestin engineers are pretty common in Imperial assignments.
I mean, as long as they're not as xenophobic as like later Empire stuff, I could just.
The thing is, the Empire is always kind of xenophobic, but it's in the it's in the sort of efficiency racism. In that, Celestians are good engineers. Put them in the engineering roles. Don't give them anything important to do.
I mean, Yib's basically dressed like, was it Harry Foster from Alien? Like, so he's wearing pretty functional overalls. He's just wearing an Aloha shirt over it. So all I have to do is take off the rave gear and the Aloha shirt, and I just
he was specifically referring to the rave gear as far as like.
It's removable. Is this going to work? Do we need to know anything in particular as we enact this plan?
No, you just follow behind me.
Yep.
Great.
All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Tuck one of the glow sticks into one of the pockets in like a stylus slot and put the rest of the stuff away in my bag.
Yeah, once they're ready, I will lead them back out the way I came in.
Not going to stay to investigate anything?
We're going to investigate afterwards. First, we're going to get them out.
You're coming back in here?
That was me to the game master, not
he
me
didn't say that out loud. Yeah,
okay.
He didn't say any of that out loud. That was me asking a question out
Got it.
Yeah,
okay.
No. Still need to investigate before we leave the planet, but we can leave the city first.
But yeah, so yeah, you make your way back to the exit. The Imperial officer who was at the gate very pointedly does not greet you as you reach the exit, but the soldier who would take his place does, and is like, leaving so soon, my lord?
Just came to get replacements.
Of course, sir, and does not press the question any further.
with the air of, if you'd like to volunteer.
He would not. And sort of waves you through as you and the speeder behind you just take off in a different direction away from the city.
I'm gonna take them in a circuitous route back to the presumably hidden base rather than direct route.
Yeah, absolutely.
But just heading straight back to the rebel base.
You wind your way around the canyons of Balmora for a bit, heading in the exact opposite direction and sort of looping around some of the terrain to make your way back.
While riding via comlink to Lysandra, I will relay that I informed the rebel leader that the assassinations were part of a plot, a trap, to lure them out of hiding by making it seem like there's infighting, and that is the story.
Understood.
And that she can pass it along.
Do you pass that along to the rest of the crew?
Yes.
All right. Good. How are we carrying out the rest of our mission here so we can leave this planet post haste?
As a reminder, the rebels are about to prepare an assault on a collocoid nest to try and make.
Yes. That's right. Yeah, we're killing the war machine making bugs. Great.
Do we have to do that to succeed in our mission, or stop them from doing that to succeed in our mission?
Theoretically, eliminating the collocoid nest will eliminate a major pressure on the rebel base that would force them to ramp up otherwise.
Yeah.
Okay.
So getting rid of it is probably important to the mission succeeding.
Yeah.
Especially because that collocoid nest might be making deals with the Empire.
Yes.
Yeah. Get them all back to base.
All right.
And then we can share information and figure out what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, eventually you all return back to the base.
All right.
Yep.
As we're unloading. All right. So did y'all, aside from the whole thing, did you find anything else out while you were there?
Did we? I'm sure we did.
I don't know about the names of the people, I don't think.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I will. Yep.
Had the opportunity to skim some good data. If you want, I can download it to your pad. You can
Please
sort through it, see if any names pop out at you that didn't jump out at me.
Mm-hmm.
And Nick Darth Akros. I'm assuming we could have looked up, like while we were waiting in the hotel, the possible names and ranks of the people killed. Because I think Lysandra had already done that. Actually, never mind. To like figure out who they were and where they were in like chain of command and why they were targeted. So make sure that gets passed along
And at the
to
very
you.
least, I did. But does that match
Yeah.
up with what the
Oh,
rebels,
that's right.
Does that match up with
Yeah.
what, if they
With
have
the
that
info
information,
that
does
they
match up
had?
with-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Largely, yeah.
Yeah.
Does the Darth ring any bells for me?
Darth Akros?
Yeah.
Let me. So go ahead and roll me. What would be the appropriate?
Warfare, probably.
Yeah, roll your warfare. Diff 2.
Any bonuses for being Sith?
I'll give you a boost die. Yeah.
I'll use a light side point to upgrade.
Oh, good. All of it is in my hands now.
I will present my theory on the matter as well.
One success. Which one?
Yeah, you have the awareness that Darth Akros is a known demagogue, and like a orator and charismatic style of Sith Lord rather than the usual like absolute fearmonger.
Mhm.
Fear is a tool in their wheelhouse, but they very much prefer to make people want to serve them rather than serve them through fear of them murdering them. And they are well known for moving to their own purposes outside of even the Empire's remit and have had to be reined in more than once.
And then your theory that they were manipulating the other person?
Correct.
Possibly, but actually I think this might extend further above them. What's the name of the assassin?
Lord Valnerus.
Valnerus's presence makes me think that my old master is behind this. either directly or indirectly manipulating one into manipulating the other, or manipulating both sides in different ways. I just don't know why yet. I don't know what she gained. Well, I mean, I guess if there's profit to be gained in reigniting the war and having it be at the fault of someone else, then that gets rid of a troublesome Darth by having them spark a conflict that the leadership doesn't want, but at the same time gets the conflict that she does. So actually, that makes more sense.
It's also
You
possible.
kind of lost me there.
I will provide this alternate as well as a potential thought that you might have. Sparking the war by having someone else do it so that the war started. Well, too late. Now I got to take advantage of it, even if I didn't start it. So you can't blame me for it. Is definitely an option. The other option might be that either at the Dark Council's behest or at her own, Vitulin has been tasked with stopping this effort. Yeah. She also might be the one who has been tasked with reining in Akris and is killing Akris's flunkies to tell her, hey, calm the fuck down.
In response to, you've lost me. Oh God, what's the name of the Vitulin?
Vitulin.
That's the Darth, the assassin.
That's your Darth. The Lord is Valnerus.
Valnerus is killing officers of this Darth, killing officers of that presumably answer to this Darth Akris. That's a sign. It's either he's doing it very publicly and very openly. That's either a sign for her to back off, or it's an incite, or it's meant to incite her into acting faster. If it's to incite her into acting faster, it's because my former master stands something to gain if the war heats up again. If it's to stop her, it's because the Dark Council, or she in particular, doesn't want the war to start back up again, so they're telling her to cool the fuck off.
Which Either do you think?
Your manipulation, like, she may very well be manipulating the other side, but she herself is probably also being manipulated. Do I have an idea? Does my master strike me
of which way Vitulin would lean?
Yeah.
Just roll me discipline, just to see how well you can read your master.
Difficulty
2. This is just a general feel in general.
Yeah. Failure to advantage.
You could see reasons that she would do both in any given situation. It's hard to say right now without direct contact with her or her servants. You suspect, though, if you want to pursue that, your advantages here, you suspect that if she's in the middle of her machinations, you are not high on her priority list, and maybe could even survive a conversation with Valnerus to get information if you pursue it. It's still risky. Yeah. But theoretically, if you're not on her priority list, he's not here to kill you. You might be able to maybe get something out of it if you had a conversation.
And regardless of his objectives, I'm a big enough risk that if I'm not his objective, he doesn't necessarily want to.
Any fight with any Sith is a risk that everyone has to judge. And so if he's not absolutely confident that he can just kill you without getting hurt, he would probably be like, I have a bigger job to do.
I don't know. It could be either way. She's not big on revealing her hand. However,
functionally, I guess it doesn't matter.
If anyone would know, well, it kind of does. Because if she's trying to stop it, then it following us here is coincidental. If she's trying to start it, it might not be.
Do you really think it's coincidental?
There do, in fact, exist coincidences in the galaxy.
I understand that.
Well, I know one way to get a good idea of whether or not. I know one way of getting a good idea of which side it is.
You can see the brain putting 2 and 2 together, and you can see the back already stiffening. You're not serious.
If he's here to fuck with Akris, killing me is not his priority.
And a
conversation with me is less risky than trying to fight me.
How about we just see if how about we just flee and then see if you get pursued, and at that point then you know what's up.
Yeah, what exactly is there to gain that outweighs the risks here?
Knowing
information,
which is part of our job here, and also knowing that if we go anywhere where the Empire or the Republic have power, we're not walking into a trap.
Though I love information, it's like candy. Our job here is just to stop this base from
popping off,
exploding itself. That's it.
I gotta agree with Sheva. This seems like it's way out of our pay grade. Let's just go toast some bugs.
I will say talking to Valnerus will be a lot safer than dealing with the Colicoid nest.
Yeah, but we still got to deal with the Colicoid nest regardless.
Yeah, and the Colicoid nest ain't gonna be easier if we got a pissed off Sith chasing us through the tunnels.
Actually, it might be.
How would that be? That doesn't.
Because
the Colicoids aren't gonna just attack us. They will attack the Sith too, and Valderus will do part of our job for us. We just have to survive getting it.
How do you like those odds? He says, turning to Rocco.
Which odds? There were multiple things mentioned.
I'm going to be honest, sweetie. I was being more sort of demonstrative than I was actually asking for a calculation. Is everybody from the Empire just fucking crazy? One problem at a time.
I don't like this.
Then say no. Grow a goddamn spine. Look,
I don't like it, but there is a point. He does have a point.
Look, you and me, just like fully in view, not hiding a voice from anybody else. You and me, we're both here to look after people. You can't do that if he gets you killed.
Looking after.
You're here to look after somebody too, sweetie. You're looking after me and I'm looking after you.
Also, I do have to point out that luring Valnerus here is putting him very, very close to a certain base.
Oh no!
Oh, we're not bringing Valnerus here
to the Colicoid.
No,
we're not bringing him to the Colicoid. That was I was just hypothesizing. I was trying to counter the point that it would make the job harder. We're not bringing him to the Colicoid nest.
Good.
No,
if he shows up, we'll deal with it, but...
So why don't we deal with the Colicoid nest first? One thing at a time.
Because we don't know how long.
I agree with our mechanic.
What's your plan for making contact?
Reach out to him through the Force.
Doesn't that look?
Of course it is.
Look, I fully admit I don't get this Force shit. But isn't there a possibility that he could use that to figure out where you are?
Well, I would do it in a location that I want him to come to.
That's kind of the point, yeah.
If I walk into a library and I'm looking to pull one specific file.
Never go into libraries.
Okay. If I'm flipping through a tech manual,
what does Rocco have against libraries?
What happened to Nib in a library previously is a better question.
I don't know.
Oh, exciting new lore possibilities.
I'm just rolling with it. So, all right. So if I'm flipping through a tech manual and I'm trying to figure out how to take care of hydrolock on a certain set of joints, there's a damn sure possibility that as I'm flipping through trying to find that particular part of the file, I'm going to see other things. Ain't that a little bit like what happens when you all do your mind juju and you hit up in the middle? Isn't there a possibility that he's going to be able to pick up something else? Or are you telling me you are so damn sure that neither you nor he are going to find out anything from each other that this is perfectly safe?
I mean,
because I don't believe you.
Nothing's perfectly safe. He could theoretically just reach out to the Force and be told where the rebel base is without any interference whatsoever.
Yeah, but isn't it a damn sight easier if you're reaching out and saying, hey, here's my big, beautiful brain. I want to have a conversation with you, but there's all this juicy information in here.
Okay, let me correct a misunderstanding. Reaching out to the Force isn't telepathic communication. It's more an emotive ping. It's more like hitting up somebody's pager than calling them on the phone.
Yeah, but I mean,
here's the thing.
How do you know he's not going to emote all over you?
That's kind of what the Sith do.
That's how we talk.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I don't like it, but he's right. Valnerus probably already knew that we were here and could have killed us at any point.
Especially after he got a whiff of your scent.
Exactly. I don't say that, but that's the point that I'm making.
So what's the benefit in doing? Look, you want me to cut right to the matter? What's the benefit in doing it before we get paid for this other job?
He might not be on planet by the time we get done with the other job, and if my master is working in the galaxy at this scale, knowing whether or not her plans might eventually include us or me is information I would like to know.
I don't like this. I think we should do the job first.
If we let the opportunity pass us by, she drops in on us at any moment that she wants, possibly, and we have no forewarning.
But it sounds like she could do that anyway. She could be waiting outside the door.
Having forewarning? No, she couldn't be waiting outside the door. I'd sense her.
You're pretty certain that the rest of them would sense her if she was waiting outside.
If she was waiting outside the door, you would all sense her too.
That's reassuring.
I'm just saying, I'd be a hell of a lot happier taking these risks if we've already got credits in the pocket.
The risk, the reason why I would want to do it first is, again, because if he leaves planet before we're done with the Colicoid nest, we lose out on the opportunity to find out if we need to be watching over our shoulder harder than we already are.
And if he finds out whatever information he wants, because you damn well know this is going to be a two-way street.
He's not investigating. He's sending a message.
You
not to us.
know that for certain.
He killed 3 officers in broad daylight as horrifically as he possibly could. He's sending a message.
It was a mess.
Not to us.
Well, look, it comes down to it. We can dance around this all day. Are we going to vote on it or what? We got to make this call one way or the other.
In this particular case, everyone give me your opinions.
You know you're not going alone, right?
Obviously.
All right.
This is why I care about your opinions.
You know mine.
Same.
I believe that's 1 vote for and against.
Yep.
Yeah.
Technically, that's 2 votes for or 1
Yeah.
vote against.
Yeah, counting Logare last, but that's 1 for and 1 against from people who are not Logare.
Yep. I would like to try and judge how useful this information might be to me personally.
Roll me negotiation.
For a second, I thought you were saying that out loud in character, and I was like,
no.
God damn, dibs on favorite moment.
roll me negotiation diff 2.
Okay. All right. Ooh. There we go. 5 successes.
The people that you're looking for, the info they have on you, you have a gut feeling is tied up in this mess.
Yeah.
Knowing anything about what's the greater picture is might help you find what you're looking for.
Yep.
And he's right. If he loses this opportunity, you lose that chance to find out anymore.
Shayva's gonna say I vote for what Logare wants to do.
There's nothing anybody particularly observant might notice as much as there is a straight, perfectly calm expression. There's just a slight twitch of an eye.
That was go ahead.
Oh, Rocco was just going to say, Logare's going to do it either way. I might as well provide the guns.
I think we should have a minimum number of people here.
Actually,
they're at it.
In this particular case, I would need backup because while just myself might be enough of a threat that he doesn't want to try it, myself and a couple of people with me would more guarantee it.
I already said you're not going alone. I just don't. No. This is Sith risk. I don't think the rest of you should put yourselves at risk for this, because if it goes wrong, we still need to deal with this.
Contrary, we are a team now. We were all in danger in that city, and Logare came and rescued us because we're a team. We're all going to this meeting.
For anyone watching, when I threw up my hands, that was in character.
Right.
That's
100%.
It's not an out of character thing.
It's like, well, I'm outvoted.
Because it was when the third vote went that way, it was like, well, I can't math wise, so he just kind of throws up his hands and says, all right. Well, you're gonna need a getaway driver. So let's make sure we've got something we can drive. We'll get you there, but I'm staying in the vehicle and I'm keeping it tuned up.
Fair. Logare says as he opens the trunk of the speeder that the rebel guy had and just goes, "What did you buy that needed this many bags?"
Supplies. You'll appreciate it. I'm gonna begin unloading things.
Full of decorations for the ship. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not explaining that yet.
No, yeah.
These are morale-based supplies.
Nimnir, Rocco, could you get on the scanners of the ship? And is the ship here or is the ship out somewhere else?
The ship is here at the base. Yeah.
You get on scanners of the ship and see if you can find a place with a wide open, flat ground surrounded by terrain that makes it difficult to have a sniper on hidden, because that's going to be the ideal place for us to
that's
settle
mostly
down.
just flat open terrain.
Yeah.
Like You want no mountains, no points of vantage, essentially within line of sight.
Yeah.
I think Nib's already got his data pad out from transferring the other data over. He just goes, please, and shifts the
Preferably like
the map over.
Honestly, preferably a plateau. Like, not just no mountains, a negative mountains.
Yeah, just like a mesa plateau. Yeah, just like.
Yeah, I did scans for the planet as we landed, like 2 months ago or whatever it was in real time. But yeah, I'll just transfer that over.
Yeah, there is absolutely a mesa that you could use.
So we'll want to be here. Nobody hiding, but very visible when I reach out. That way he knows we're not trying to ambush him. We just want to talk.
How do speeders do on plateaus, like going off the edge?
So speeders have basically a set distance that they repulse from the ground at.
Yeah.
If you go off the edge of a plateau, you start dropping. And when the repulsor tries to make contact with the ground, you better hope it's strong enough that you don't hit the ground before it starts to push you back up.
Yeah.
Dangerous. The answer is dangerous.
How are your repulsor shocks, Gar?
I mean, I keep it generally tuned up.
We may need to make some special modifications to make sure that we're able to get away.
Book drop.
He said the line from the movie.
Ascender just looks at Gar and says, "It's fine, baby. You'll do great."
I believe that, he says in a voice that says he very much does not believe that.
99.5% chance he's going to die.
Makes a special modification so that this.
I like your beeps and boops, droid. Reminder that Gar does not speak binary.
Right.
Yeah.
I do not actually say that, Sen.
Reminder, Gar does not speak binary.
Nope.
It's
beautiful.
When you say that, I hear Gar as like JFK from Clone High. I like your beeps and boops, robot man.
Yes, I like your funny words, magic man. Yes.
We have to.
So Lysandra just then says,
nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys.
Rocco says you're gonna do fantastic, and you're definitely not gonna die.
I forget what his last name is because he's just Gars now.
Gar, I have the last name.
Oh yeah.
Baron.
Gar Baron.
Gar
Yeah.
Baron.
Nothing bad ever happens to the Barons.
So we have to make some special modifications to our starships and speeders so that we can fly casual beyond the rim.
Unfortunately, you are in the core worlds. You're not at the rim.
The rim of a mesa, if we have to escape. Just stay on target. It's fine.
How many lines can we drop?
Bad feeling about this.
All of the lines.
Those aren't lines. These are titles of books of the system.
The limit does not exist.
Gar, at that speed, do you think he'll be able to pull out in time?
That's a question for Lysander.
The problem is I don't know the response line to that.
I just think it's the best Star Wars pickup line. Hey baby, are you the Death Star trench? Because at this speed, I don't think I'll be able to pull out in time.
Fucking hate it so much. No.
Anyway.
Prepare.
Unload speeder. Reload speeder, but with people.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I take it you're heading to the mesa before you try and reach out.
Yeah.
That would be the smart move.
I would really like to try to tune up those shocks first, please.
Yeah.
All right,
tune
go
up
ahead.
Shocks first.
I'm assuming you're gonna use the regular performing a repair.
Yeah, I mean, unless if we can find if there's like a shock mod, but
I doubt.
Yeah, And also we've got like 6 minutes left rather than looking through stuff. Can we just assume we can find parts to do this? Can I spend
yeah.
I think we should do an entire shopping episode next episode
Isn't that what you
just
did
to find the
previously?
parts. No, that was only like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
If that.
Can I look, we're at the rebel base. Can I spend 200 credits on this? Is that
absolutely
is that reasonable?
100%.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I? Is there any? Does the rebel? While we're here, while you're doing that, also, is there any like reclaimed suits of armor here at the rebel base that I could acquire?
That depends. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for enough materials, enough parts and materials that I could work on making my augmentative armor suit.
Go ahead and they are willing to like provide some amount of support for the people who are going to be helping them out. Go ahead and
I need less than 2,000 credits worth of materials.
How much are you looking for?
I need. Let me look. I need 1,900 credits worth of materials.
So barely less than 2,000.
Is mine diff 2, by the way?
Yes, diff 2. Go ahead and roll me leadership diff 3 on your end, Logair.
Can I get
I am gonna
with this from Lysandra?
I am going to flip a dark side on specifically Nibnir's. Just because it's funny to me.
Yeah, that's fair. All right.
If my right hand Zeltron helps me with this, do I get any benefits?
What am I helping you with? Sorry.
You can use the better of your two stats and skill rankings for determining what your pool is if someone's helping you.
I've got one.
Right.
So leadership, which is presence and leadership.
Let me check and see.
I'm willing to bet your presence is higher than his.
More than likely, my presence is 3.
And my leadership rank is 1.
How many ranks in leadership does Lysandra
I have 0 ranks in leadership.
So you can use your 1 rank and Lysandra's 3 presence.
Okay, so I will temporarily increase my presence to 3. Diff 3.
Wash.
It's because you use
flat.
It's because you used me for help.
Yeah.
Because that is the me specialty.
The curse.
Perfectly
Yeah.
flat.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Yeah.
We will say that they're able to offer minimal assistance. It's not going to be enough to get you where you need, but you can at least make a decent amount of progress. They'll get you about 250 credits worth of materials. It'll get you further, but not there yet.
Okay.
With the mechanics check, very well done, Yib. You are pretty certain you can upgrade this thing shocks to the point that it should be able to drop off the mesa and catch itself before it hits the ground.
If I do eye for detail, I can flip that 1 success and I'll have 2 sets of 2. Can I bank those and use the time between sessions to tell you what my upgrades are on that?
Absolutely.
There's some fun mechanic stuff I can do with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So, to sort of close this out, you all, assuming your modifications go through, we'll figure out what those are next session. But you bring all that together and you have arrived at the mesa of your choosing. What are you doing to reach out?
I will move a little bit. I will indicate like a distance that they should stay back, not too far, but like not immediately close to me.
I am right next to you. You cannot stop me from that.
Fair.
I am in the speeder, which is running.
Yeah, you are as far away as you're like 5 football fields away.
I'm holding up a sign, not with him.
I just sort of like use my lightsaber to score like a circle on the ground. Turn it off, kneel in the circle. And yeah, I'm just reaching out very specifically to him through the Force, just to like make my presence known, which theoretically should like actively like Force tapping somebody on the brain tends to mean, hey, come meet me. So
yep, usually roll me Force rating just to see how this goes. You'll make some kind of contact regardless. This will just indicate what the
I'll
result
take a
is.
conflict to take that to use that dark side.
Yep.
Conflict is per session, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
You roll, and if you roll under your conflict, your morality changes.
Your morality changes regardless. Just changes in relation to whatever your conflict is.
Yeah. So you focus and you reach out.
Since it's dark side, I'm assuming I'm using probably like anger, irritation as the emotional like point.
Yeah, there is this cold knife of like frigid frustration and indifference that thrusts through the sea of the Force, aiming for the quite frankly impossible to miss shadow that Lord Valnerus casts over the city of Sobrick. His presence in the Force spreads like his presence in the minds of the people living there, a spreading blanket of raw terror. But you reach
terror,
out.
I'm wrath.
Yep. You reach out, and this spear of anger and frustration punches through into the heart of it. And like throwing a chunk of meat into the den of a dangerous beast, you get the sense that something within has been alerted. And there's not quite a literal growl, but the motive shadow in the Force that represents Valnerus reacts and starts to reach in your direction. And you get the sense that, yeah, he's paid attention.
He's coming.
Yep. You threw chum in the water.
Mm-hmm. Less chum, more a fish hook.
Yeah. That's fair.
And the
bait.
The shadow that represents Lord Valnerus begins to move.
Yeah, and I'll just announce out loud, he's coming.
And we'll pick that up next time. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Good.